All praise, honor, and the glory go to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Peace and safety to the hopefully elect, all the sincere brothers, sisters scattered throughout the four corners. Believing, teaching the Heavenly Father's word out of a pure heart and sincerity and in truth. And for everybody that don't know Yahweh, that's the name of the Heavenly Father, who the world ignorantly calls God, and Yahweh Shai is the name of the only begotten Son, who the majority of people on this earth refer to as Jesus Christ. But I'm gonna jump right into it. This is Revelation 13:13, uh, dealing with Esau, the beast, the devil. All right. Of course, you got these guys pushing this scripture as to push they ICBM nuclear missile destruction doctrine. I'm gonna show you that that's all a hoax, man. No different than Esau setting up Cesare Borgia as the Lord, man. It's all deception, man. All right? It's all deception. Remember, he deceived the whole world. Deceived the whole world. All right? Through his lies, witchcraft, his imagery. And you got guys who supposed to be men of the Lord, elders, shepherds, such as those elder apostles at GMS, Elder Ramlaw, basically pushing Esau lies and his deception, man. So this is Revelation 13:13, and he, referring to Esau, Edom, doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on earth in the sight of men, So you got these guys pushing that as the nuclear missiles, man. So verse 13 to prove that it's all a hoax and Esau is a fraud. It says, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast which had the wound by the sword and did live. So let me get a couple precepts and show you that this nuclear missile doctrine is a hoax, man. First precept, let's get Second Thessalonians. Second Thessalonians chapter 2. It's a lot. So this Second Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 9, it says, even him, the same he that's referred to in Revelation 13, Esau, Edom, the devil. It says, even him whose coming is after the workings of Satan, with all power, signs, and lying wonders. All right, so that's how he deceived them using those miracles through his lying wonders, man. All right, his history books, all right, through television, all right. And that's where these guys get that idea of that ICBM missile doctrine, all right. It all comes from their father, the devil, Esau. All right. It says, even him whose coming is after the workings of Satan, referring to the same he in Revelation 13:13, with all power and signs and lying wonders. Lying wonders. All right. It says, and with all deceivableness and unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth. All right. And that's you guys, man. You didn't receive the love of the truth, and that's why you push Esau, Edom, lies as truth, man. That they might be saved. For this cause the power shall send them strong delusions. Strong delusions, man. And that's what those guys are under. Strong delusion, man. Waxing worse and worse. Mind seared, man. All right? And that's why they can't see the truth, because the Lord didn't give them the love of the truth. So it says, that they should believe a lie, that they shall believe a lie, those lying wonders, those lying wonders. And let me give you an example of what I'm referring to. This is Elder Ramlock, Elder at GMS. This is his page, and this is what he has to say.
Welcome to another live lesson. The name of this one is He Maketh Fire Come Down from Heaven on the Earth in the Sight of Men. This is a direct quote from the book of Revelation 13. And the lesson that the Spirit had me do earlier, Spirit had me mention this, and had me mention about the bombing or the bombings of Japan. And what you're going to find out is that the bombings of Japan, there were a lot more than just two cities that were bombed. But the two major cities that were bombed, or not major cities, well, they were major cities, but the two, Fat Boy, I believe that's the bottom one, and from the dropping of these builders, and not except here, Lord's will, it'll be edifying. I got a couple of articles that I put in the description box for those of you that would like to read up on it.
And you see these guys pushing articles, man. Okay? These guys pushing articles, which is Esau deception, man. All right? The lies. All right? That's the Bible tells you not to make the Lord word with lies, man. All right? So it says verse 12 that they all might be damned who believe not the truth. That believe not the truth. All right? So that's an example of this guy making the Lord word, adding and taking away. According to these guys, Esau, the devil, got the capabilities to bring the final destruction at the Lord's second coming. The Lord is going to use Esau missiles to bring the final destruction at his second coming, which is not the case, man. There's plenty of scriptures in the Bible tell you about the Lord raining fire from heaven and consuming the people. All right? Consuming the people. Not just using miracles and lying wonders in the sight of men. It's all a hoax. That's what Esau wants you to believe, that he has the capability to bring that type of destruction, but he don't. All right? It's a lying wonder, man. Just like you had recently in the news, NASA claimed to shot a rocket out into space and hit an asteroid to throw it to get it off its course of hitting what they present as the Earth, the globe. All right, the globe, which is not biblical, which those guys believe in too. All right, so let's get some more precepts. Let's go to this Revelation chapter 16. Let's see. Revelation chapter 16 and 14. So we see him that come after the workings of Satan. All right. With those lying signs and wonders, man. Okay. Deceiving you people into believing that he got the capability to bring that kind of destruction when he really don't. It's all a hoax. So this is Revelation 16:14. For they are the spirit of devils. They are the spirit of devils working miracles, deception, witchcraft, sorcery. All right. Using his imagery. All right. Why you think those guys, when they go out and teach at their camps on the street, they have images, man? That's what they use to put to cast their spells upon the simple, man. The people that don't understand the scriptures, man. All right. They using the same tactics as their father, the devil. All right, he used sorcery. That's why through his imagery, through his imagery, he's able to deceive you into believing that he have the capabilities to do these things. Like I brought up, just like the NASA, which we know NASA is all deception. Space don't exist. The Earth is not a globe spinning, a spinning water ball. We know gravity don't exist according to the Bible. But through Esau, all right, Edom, who comes after the workings of Satan through his imagery, through his sorcery, through his deception, all right, and that's the same tactics that these guys use. That's why they always show you images and articles from their father, the devil, breaking the Lord's commandments of not adding and taking away from the Bible. So this is Revelation 16:16, and they are the spirits of devils, him that come after the workings of Satan, working miracles which go forth unto the kings of the earth and of the whole world to gather them to battle of that great day of the Almighty power. So now let's get another precept. Let's go to the book of Matthews. Matthews 24 and 24. It's exposing that nuclear missile hoax that those guys teach, man. It says, Matthew 24 and 24, for there shall arise false Christ, starting with Esau, Edom, with that Caesarea Borgia. That's a false Christ. All right, you got guys who claim to be anointed ones today. You got guys who claim to be anointed ones today. They would be considered false Christ and false prophets. All right. Uh, those elders over there at GMS are literally false prophets. The same guy that said in the year 2000, before the year 2000, America was going to be destroyed. So that would make him a false prophet. All right. And shall show great signs and wonders. Great signs and wonders. Lying signs and wonders. Great lies. All right. The most recent great lie that this guy told was that he pushed the word further than Yahweh Shah himself. All right. Great, great lie, great signs and wonders. All right. And we know with lying, according to Thessalonians, it said with all signs and lying wonders. Deception, man. Deception. Like I said, that's why those guys have their images out at their camp, man. That's part of the sorcery to put spells on the people, man. All right, just because you have a picture of something don't make it true, man. All right, the precepts backing up what the precept upon precept, that's what make it true. So it says, there shall arise false Christ and false prophets, such as those guys over there at GMS, who claim that before the year 2000, America was going to be destroyed, and shall show great signs and wonders, and so much that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. They will deceive the elect, man. But the elect is not going to be deceived. All right? Not falling for your sorceries, your lies, your witchcraft. All right? Because that's what those guys performing when they give you an image. All right? This is the same tactic that the so-called white man used to deceive you. Show you an image. All right? Of a missile blowing up, which is all a hoax, man. It's a hoax. The so-called white man don't have that type of power and capability that he say he got, man. You guys just believe lies. That's that strong delusion, man. So let's see. Let's see. So basically that's the point, man. Let's go back to this Revelation 13. Went to this Revelation 13. So when you read the whole chapter, it's going to Esau, Edom, and he would be the he in Revelation 13:13. And he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on earth in the sight of men. It don't say nothing about destruction. All right, using his imagery, all right, his sorcery, his deception and lies to make you believe that he have this type of capability, this heavenly power to bring destruction. All right, don't say nothing about him raining fire from heaven and destroying the earth, man, and consuming the people. As it say in many scriptures pertaining to the Lord, it says, and he deceived them. So you guys are being deceived by those lying wonders. All right? You being deceived by those lying wonders just because you see on television the so-called white man shooting rockets up in the sky. It lead these delusional guys to believe that this devil got the capability to bring catastrophic destruction upon the earth, to the point that they claim that Joel chapter 2, when it's referring to the angels, is referring to Esau missiles. Whitewash the Lord Yahweh Shai out of the scriptures in Isaiah chapter 54 as being the smith, and claim it's the so-called white man. The so-called white man creating nuclear missiles when there's no precepts to back it up. And that's why you heard Elder Ramlot say he got articles that you can read. It's precept upon precept, not precept upon article, man. All right? So it says, and deceive them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles, those lying wonders, which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast, which had the wound by the sword and did live. So it's nothing about fire raining from heaven and consuming the people. Let me give you a precept or two showing you uh, fire coming from heaven, bringing the destruction. The fire that's going to come from heaven, that's going to bring the destruction, man. All right, you have accounts in history. You got accounts in history with Elijah, the prophet Elijah. Um, you got prophecy of the Lord raining fire from heaven and destroying the people. All right, let me see. We can get let's get Deuteronomy 13. Get Deuteronomy chapter 13. I'll give you an example, some history. It says, if there arise among you a prophet, a dreamer of dreams, and giveth thee a sign or a wonder. That's not it, but it do pertains to those guys. And the sign and the wonder come to pass. Therefore he spake unto thee, saying, let us go after other gods, which thou hast not known, and let us serve them. Thou shalt not hearken unto the words of that prophet or that dreamer of dreams. For the Lord power provoketh you to know whether ye love the Lord your power with all your heart and all your soul. Well, that's not what I wanted. Um, that's not what I wanted. Let's get this Exodus 7. Get some history show you got the power to send fire from heaven and bring destruction, and it's not the so-called white man. So this is that's not the one I wanted either. Salakia. Not the one I wanted either. Let's see. Let's get this number 16. Salakia. I'm just flowing through the spirit. I saw the video that Elder Ramlob did. So this is Numbers 16 and 35. It says, and there came out a fire from the Lord and consumed the 250 that offered incense. So this is that's a history. That's history showing you that it's the Lord. Let's see. Let's go to 1 Kings 18. Give you some more history. A fire coming from heaven, man. These guys give Esau, the so-called white man, all the credit, man. He's the star that fell from heaven. In Revelation 9, he's the smith. So it says, then, this is 1 King 18:38. Then the fire of the Lord fell and consumed the burnt sacrifice, wood, and the stones, and bust and licked up the water that was in the trench. So this is just history. And of course, dealing with prophecy, the Lord gonna rain fire from heaven, dealing with the prophecies as well. Let's see. Let's get this Luke 9. So this is Salakia. This is Luke 9. And 54. And it says, and when his disciples James and John saw this, they said, Lord, wilt thou that we command fire to come down from heaven and consume them, even as Elias did? So let's get some prophecy. Let's go to Revelation 11 and 5. And if any man will hurt them, fire proceedeth out of their mouth and devoureth their enemies. So when you read Revelation 13, man, it don't talk about nothing about devouring enemies, man. It's just Esau using his sorcery, all right, his witchcraft, his imagery, to push his deception, man, to deceive. So it says, Revelation 13:13, he doeth great wonders. All right, that he is the same him that come after the workings of Satan in 2 Thessalonians 2:9. All right, lying wonders. All right, using what? Deception, witchcraft, his magic wand. All right, which is the television, man. All right, that's where these guys get this idea of Esau having the capabilities to bring this type of destruction, man. To destroy the earth, man. Okay? So that he make a fire come down from heaven in the sight, on earth in the sight of men. Not to consume them, man. Not to destroy them. All right? It's all a hoax, man. That ICBM missile, Esau having the capabilities to bring this kind of destruction is all a hoax. It's all deception. No different than when NASA showed recently on TV that they sent a rocket into space to knock the meteor asteroid off its path from hitting the Earth, man. All right, it was all deception, man. It's all social, but these guys believe this. These guys believe that madness, man. The same way they believe in fire-breathing dragons. Why? Because Esau, through his imagery, through his television, which is his magic wand that he used to put spells on the masses, all right, to broadly cast spells. They call it this broadcasting system. All right, it's a system Esau used to cast spells upon the masses of people, man. And these guys are guilty. These guys are guilty of believing in Esau madness. So this is the point. And deceiveth, all right, those lying miracles, those lying wonders, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the way of sorcery, by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast. Okay? So that's what that is, man. All right? That's what that is, man. Him that coming after Satan with his deception, all right, and lying wonders to deceive the masses into believing that he got the capability to do these things, which he don't, man. All right? And basically, man, that's the point. I hope you brothers was edified with that. I'm going to say shalom.